Hi everybody, I know I said I was gonna wait and do my TBR for the book games or booktube games, but Mel is gonna be delayed again. It's gonna be what's it called tomorrow? Suspended again tomorrow because of the weather. So I won't be giving the books anyways tomorrow that I was waiting for to do the TBR. So I'm just going to talk about the books that I have in front of me right now, and then if the other books get here, then I will take a picture and put it on my my group spreadsheet thingy area with the books that you're reading, whatever. Yeah. So yeah, in case you don't know what it is, I don't remember the how you say the creator's name that's doing the YouTube thing, but her station is Little Wolf Reads. I don't know how you say her name though. I know it starts with like a M, but I don't remember because I forgot to write down. But yeah, she's the creator, but it's called Little Wolf Reads, like I was saying. So, and she created this thing where there's different teams. And I'm looking over here. Actually, I'm going to put it on my lap. That's why I tell you. So that's why you'll see things. So it's a month-long readathon. It starts on February 1st and it ends on March 1st. You could pick out your team. You have until, well, by the time this video is up, you'll have the rest of that day. So the rest, all day Thursday until 11, I think it's 11. I'm not exactly sure what time you have to, I know it's sometime, like I said, on Thursday. I'm not exactly sure what time the cutoff is. But you can pick what team you want. And it'll be all on that website. Like I said, it's called Little Wolf Reads or something like that. I'll tell you again before I close the thing up. But the different teams are Ketterdam, how you say it? Hogwarts, Neverland, Derry, Maine, and Camp Half-Blood, if I could talk. Ketterdam is, of course, Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom by Lee Bardugo. Hogwarts, of course, Harry Potter. Neverland, which I am Team Neverland. Hooray for Team Neverland! Woohoo! That's who I am. But anyways, and that's, of course, Peter Pan. And then Derry, Maine, I think they said that was Stephen King books. But I don't know. I don't read Stephen King, but I think that's what people said. And the last one is Camp Half-Blood. I can talk. I'll tell you what it says. It says, this readathon will be counted by pages instead of books. It says you don't need to be a booktuber. You don't need to be a Twitter. You don't have to have a Twitter or anything like that. And Twitter isn't mandatory. Yeah. You have until January 31st to decide what fictional place you want to be a part of. Yeah. And there's 4 different challenges. The first challenge is the 2 hosts of your fictional plays have decided on the book that everyone in the group should read. If you read that book, you'll be counted X2, the pages. For example, if the book is 451 pages, you would get 902 pages towards your group's pages. And you have from February 1st to February 8th to complete it. I'll show you what ours is when I get to the book. The next challenge is from February 9th to the 15th. That challenge is read a place that you normally wouldn't read a book. You know, like places that wouldn't be acceptable, like church, school, theater, or maybe a concert. I don't know. I'm just giving it, I don't know about the concerts. But anyways, you have from February 9th to the 15th. That one is 50 pages. And then challenge 3, you have from February 16th through the February 22nd to have a 24-hour readathon. You could do that with anyone from your own team or from another team, or you can do it by yourself, and that's 100 points. And then the last challenge, which is from February 23rd to March 1st, is scavenger hunt. It says scavenger hunt, sorry. It says a host from each of your team will upload a video, and your task is to find the emoji that is for your team that is hidden in their video. It says to show that you did it, comment or send them the timestamp of where it is and the location. And that's worth 200 points. Okay, I can tell you here, it tells you what the books are. So if you're Camp Half-Blood, they're reading Circe. You don't have to, but that will help a big time towards your group. Hogwarts is doing Strange a Dreamer. Derry is doing Renegades. Catterdam is doing Thawkill Girls. Thawkill? How do you say it? And Neverland, which, woohoo! I said I'm doing, yes! Team Neverland is doing Girls of Paper and Fire. Yes. Yeah. Every Friday by 11:59 Eastern Time, you have to make sure that you put that you're still participating, basically. You know, like update that way they know that you're still participating, because if you don't, then they're going to think you're not participating anymore, and they'll take you off the group, you know, for you won't be able to do it. But it says that you can let your host know, so they can write it down if you're going to be away from the area and you can't do it on your spreadsheet. But all that information about the spreadsheet will be on her website. And, of course, there is a Twitter hashtag or whatever you want to say it. And it's at booktubegamrs. At booktubegamrs. And, yeah. So that's all that stuff. If I forgot anything, it would be on Little Wolf Reads. That's her station name. It'd be on her website. Yeah. I'm really excited now. Like I said, some of these books I do not have right now. And some of them I don't know what they are. So, because they're going to be coming from book boxes. So the ones I don't have, we're going to be getting 2 books this month from Beacon. And I know one is Echo North, but I can't remember what the author's name is. I'm not sure what the other book is. I know it's going to be an ARC. So advanced reader copy, in case you don't know what that is. So I might be reading that one, depending on what the ARC is. And another book box is supposed to have A Curse So Dark and Lonely in it. And I want to read that really bad. I have King of Scars supposed to get here. I want to read King of Scars really bad. So those are the books, I believe. Oh, and next week I have Black Wolf, Red Leopard, or Black Wolf, Black Leopard, Red Wolf, or something like that it's called. By Marlin, I think it is, James. I'll be getting that on the 5th, so I might be reading that one. But let me now show you the ones I know for sure that I have. And I don't know if I'll read all these, but these are just books that I want to try my hardest to read. Besides, of course, the ones I just mentioned. Excuse me. Now this one, I have to read this in February. I'm buddy reading it with one of my friends. And it's The Hobbit. I've never read this series. And she wanted to start with The Hobbit first. And each month we're going to be doing it. But you don't care about that. But yeah, this is the first one we're going to be reading. So that one I'm definitely going to read. I don't know how many pages are in this little thing. Like 300 pages. So that one won't be too bad. I should be able to finish that easy. This one I'm going to try my hardest to finish because this has been on my TBR for like 3 freaking years. And that's Heartless by Marissa Meyer. This if you've already saw my other videos that I just did for books I'm going to be reading, you know, for like certain readathons in February. This was on my one for gosh, I'm sorry, fairy tale-a-thon. So this one was on my list for that. So I'm going to try my hardest to get to this month and finish this thing. This one has 449 pages. So most of these books are going to be hefty books. Six of Crows, because Common Spence and Books with Chloe is starting I think it's called Books with Friends or something like that. It's a book club, or, you know, read along, whatever you want to call it. Book club. Yeah, book club. And their first pick is Six of Crows. So, yes, Six of Crows. I freaking love it. And I want to read it because, of course, I want to read I want to read King of Scars as soon as it gets here. So, I definitely want to go back to this. Even though I don't really need to read this because I do know what happened in, you know, Season Storms and that series, and I know what happened with this and Cricket Kingdom, but I still want to read this one since, like I said, it's going to be on their thing, their book club. And that one is, I'll tell you how many pages that is. I'm trying to tell if this is if that's right, or because some of this is like, I think it has 462 pages. And then we got, I want to try to get to the The Hunger Games. I really want to try to read this. I did read this before, so it is a reread, but I didn't annotate it yet. And I haven't read the second and third book ever. I did watch the second movie, well, parts of it, not the whole thing. So I do know some of what happened in the movie, but I've never read the books. So besides this one once, and now I got my own copy, so I can annotate it. So I really want to try to get to this one this month. And I'm so excited to annotate it. And I love this book. It was really good. I'm going to talk about first the ones I really want to read, and then I'll mention a couple other ones if I still have time. I am going to be buddy reading the next one in this one. Not this one, because I think he's already read it, the one I'm buddy reading the other one with, the other book. But anyways, so I have read this series before, but it's been a while and I want to annotate it, so you could tell I restarted and started annotating it, but when I do the readathon, I'll just, you know, start all over again because I'm not that far. I'm only on page 74, so I'll just start all over again. And that one has 416 pages. And then we got, I'm also buddy reading this with the same person that I'm reading A Court of Mist and Fury, which will be shown in a minute. But yeah, An Ember in the Ashes, we're also buddy reading this. This is a reread for me. I want to reread the whole series and annotate it. I've read this one and I read the second one, which is, I forgot. Torch Gets a Night. So I want to annotate these two. And I do have Reaper at the Gates. I started it, but put it down like during the summertime and just never got around to it. So last summer, so I want to read these two before I can read that one, and then I'll be caught up on the world. I don't know if from what I heard, I think they said that the fourth book was pushed back until next year. I'm not 100% positive, but I'm pretty sure that's what I heard. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be reading that one. That one has, excuse me, I'm starting to lose my voice. This one has 446 pages. This is if you saw my other TBR. I mentioned this in it, and I gushed about how much this is my favorite series, that A Torch Against the Night was tied with another certain book that's not here, but I'm not going to tell you in case you ever want to, you know, watch my video of my favorite books of the year. Anyways, this series was tied with another series for my favorite of the year. So, I love Ellis. I'm a big Ellis fan. I mean, he's my baby. Baby, baby, baby. And if you don't like him, tough titty. I still love him. And then, the biggest book. I think this is the biggest book on here. Yes. Definitely the biggest book. I hope I can read this, because this sucker is huge. This one has... Of course, it's a reread for me, so I'm not spoiling myself, because I already know what happened. This has 624 pages. 624 freaking pages. That's a huge book. You guys, I still got a lot more that I want to talk about that I might be trying to get to. Some of the, I'm sure I'm not going to get to all these. I know this is a huge thing because I mentioned some other books, but the next one I definitely want to try to get to because I want to do a reread because I love this series. It's one of my favorite series, and this is one of my favorite books from the series, and that's Heir of Fire. Dorian is next to Ellis. Ellis? Dorian is... I don't know who I would pick if I had to choose between Dorian or Ellis. I don't know. Because both of them are so swoon-worthy to me, but... yeah. But I wanted to reread this whole series and annotate it. Look, I even have Dorian right there as my bookmark. My baby! But yes, I'm rereading it and annotating it, so this is where I'm at. Of course, this one is the group read, so I'm definitely gonna read this one. It might be my first pick because, like, we got a week to read it. And that's Girls of Paper and Fire. I hope I can get into it because I know that there's trigger warnings for sexual assault. I'm trying to figure out what this goes to. I got a plate, but I know it ain't for this because this is an owl crate and it's signed. So I don't know unless for some reason I got a plate too, or this could be for something else. I can't tell what the initials are on here. But anyways, that's weird. But yeah, Girls of Paper and Fire. Like I said, trigger warnings for rape. So yeah, it's going to be very dark, but it looks so good. And this will be double the pages, so... I don't know if that's a page or not. I hope I'm not ruining it something or not. Because it says 379. This one doesn't say anything. No page number, but it could be. I'll say 380 just in case. So there's like 380 pages. I'll just say 379. I won't say 380. So that means it'll be like, what, over 700 pages? I don't remember exactly. But yeah. I really want to read this and see what I think about it. Now this one is first, the Wish Granter out of the two. Even though there's another one before these two, but I didn't buy it. But this is the one I really want to read. The Traitor Prince. So I'm going to read this one for sure, and then we'll see if I have time to read this one. This one, I think they said it's a retelling of The Prince and the Pauper, I think. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But I thought that's what somebody said. And this one has... God, my eyes don't want to work. 400 pages. And then, like I said, if I get all those read... Yeah, right. Then I'll read this one. This one has... 425 pages. Yes. No, 423 pages, sorry. This has 423 pages. Almost done. And then, if by chance I get all the ones that I don't have yet that I mentioned, though, and all these that I've shown you, then I want to read this because it's Black History Month in February, and I don't think any of the books I mentioned, besides the Red Wolf or Black Leopard, Red Wolf, whatever it's called, I think that's the only book that I mentioned, even though I didn't show it because I don't have it right now. Excuse me, but yeah. So I want to read this one as well if I get a chance, because I heard good things about it. Plus, I think Owl Crate is supposed to be doing like a readathon in February. They were talking about where you can read books that you got from Owl Crate. So this one would work for that if it does happen. I don't know. But yeah, Pride. So I would like to try to get to this because of, like I said, Black History Month, and because of just that it looks so pretty. And I'm curious. I've never read Pride and Prejudice. So if I do like this, I will probably pick up a copy of Pride and Prejudice and actually read Pride and Prejudice. I'm just hoping that I won't be too lost because I haven't never read Pride and Prejudice. But we shall see. And then, if by chance I finish all of those, I got another one for Black History Month. And that is Dread Nation by Justine, something like that. Ireland. This one I tried reading before and couldn't get into it and put it down, so hopefully I can read it this time. But yes, because a lot of people love this book. And that one is... I'm losing my voice, you guys. I've been like... This weather is so bad here, like I mentioned. So I've been... It's really cold everywhere. This one has 451 pages. If I read all these books, I would be having a lot of pages towards Team Neverland. I love me some Captain Hook. I love the one that plays him on, what is that? The TV show. I always forget the name of it. The one that used to be on. My mind went blank on what it's called. Once Upon a Time. Whatever it's called. I am a huge him fan. Captain Hook fan from that. So that's what I wanted, Team Neverland. Even though I do love Six of Crows, that would have been my second pick. Or Harry Potter, which what is it called? Why did my mind go blank? Hogwarts. And I do like Percy Jackson too, so, but yeah. But I had to go with Team Neverland. Neverland. Team Neverland. If you guys are participating in BookTube games, let me know what team you're on. Team Neverland. Or are you on Dairy Lane? I think that's what I said it was called. Are you on Camp Half-Blood? Are you on Hogwarts? Or are you on Cutterdam? And if I forgot any other ones, I'm sorry, but I think that was it. But let me know which group you are in. I'm excited, you guys. This is going to be so much fun. I'm so glad I found out about this. Even though I found out like yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Or the day before yesterday. But yes, I'm excited because I think Neverland's going to win. Neverland. I'm Team Neverland. Team Neverland for the win. Yes. But, of course, I love you all. No matter what team you're on. Or even if you're not doing the BookTube games. I'm still love you guys all. I love this. I'm so glad that she decided that she's gonna do the that she did this readathon, and she said there was gonna be one in the summertime. So, if this turns out good, I'm gonna participate in the one in the summer. Summer, summer, Team Neverland, Team Neverland, Team Neverland for the win. Team Neverland, Team Neverland, the Team Neverland. Okay, if you're Team Neverland, let me know down below. Even if you're not Team Neverland, if you're participating in the BookTube games, let me know what group you are gonna be in, and let me know if you have your TBR up. Even if you're not Neverland, I will still watch your TBR, because I'm gonna root everybody on, but Team Neverland's gonna win. Team Neverland. Mwah, you guys, I love ya. Thanks for all my new subscribers. I am so happy that I got so many new subscribers today. Yes. I love you guys. Remember, this is Lori, and my channel is Lori Book Trials. And yes, Team Neverland for the win. All right, everybody, I will talk to you guys all later. Have a good night or good morning, whatever the case may be. And remember, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. And if you like this video, thumbs up, please. And if you do subscribe, remember to hit the bell icon so you know whenever a video of mine is available up to watch. And I love you guys all. Night, everyone. Or good morning, everyone. Whatever the case may be. Mwah. Lori out.